What is a set? A well-defined collection of objects is called a set. Sets are generally denoted by capital letter of English alphabet. For example, n equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. N is the set of natural number less than 10. Now, what is a well-defined object? Which of which one of the following collection is a set? Let's go through the example. By this example, we will see what is a well-defined object. Okay, you can see on screen there are three diagrams. In first diagram, which is denoted by A, inside the circle you can see pencil, 7, apple, mobile, car, potato, jet. Likewise, in B, you can see banana, apple, guava, mango, grapes, orange. And at last, in C, you can see good teachers. Now, which one is well-defined collection? So let's see. Okay, A is not a set because the collection are not related, not well defined. B is a set because the collection are related and they have common properties and characteristics. And you can say set B is a collection of fruits. And you, okay, next, C is not a set because the word good does not clear define the word itself. It, it does not clear state what qualities one must have to be called good. So it is not well defined and it is not a set. Okay, next, method of describing a set. First method is description method. In this method, the elements of a set are described by their common properties or characteristics. In, in this method, only words or sentences are used to describe the elements of a set. For example, a natural number less than 10, and set B, square numbers between 2 and 50. Okay, next method, listing or tabulation, called roster method also. In this method, the elements of a set are separated by commas and enclosed within bracket. And you have to use curly bracket or you can say middle bracket also. For example, A is natural number less than 10, written in description method. Okay, let's see how to write this one is in listing method. Okay, A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you have to enclose by curly bracket. Similarly, next example, set B. This is also written in description method, which is square number between 2 and 15. Let's see in listing method. Okay, B is 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, and 49. Let's go in next method. Okay, last method, set builder or call rule method. In this method, each element of a set is denoted by a variable and it is described on the basis of the common property of the elements. For example, okay, natural number less than 10, again written in description method. Okay, so how to represent in set builder method? A and x, suppose x is a natural number less than 10. Next example, B, square number between 2 and 15, and you can use any variable. Here I have supposed y. Okay, y is a square number between 2 and 50. In this way you have to write in set builder or rule method. Okay, now here membership of a set. Okay, consider the set V, A, E, I, O, U. Here A is a member of set V and we write this as A belongs to V, but B is not a member of set V. We write this as B does not belongs to V. The symbol like E stand for set membership, and this does not belongs to stand for non-membership. Okay. Now next point is types of sets, and you already have learned in class 7 also about types of set. So let's see here, finite and infinite sets. Okay, a set having a finite fixed number of elements is called a finite set. A set having an infinite number of elements is called a infinite set. Okay, let's see some example. For example, okay, P equals to 2, 3, 5, 7 is a finite set, and Q equals to 1, 3, 5, 7 and dot 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 is an infinite set. Okay, next type is empty set or singleton set. Okay, a set having no elements at all is called an empty set or a null set or a void set. For example, the set of ocean surrounding in Nepal is null set. Okay, a set having only one element is called a singleton set. Okay, for example, the set of a highest mountain in the world, the set of even prime number is a singleton set. And do you know what is the answer? Okay, so think it, your work. Now, next point, equivalent and equal sets. Two sets are said to be equivalent sets if they have equal number of elements. Let A is Mn and B is AB be two sets. Here A and B are equivalent sets because they have only uh, same number of elements, but elements are not same. Okay, next, two sets are said to be equal sets if they have the same elements and sets P, M, N and Q is N, M are equal set. Why? Because in P also M, N and in Q also N, M. They are same elements. They have same elements and same number of elements. So they are called equal sets. Okay. Now next, overlapping and disjoint sets. If two or more sets have some common elements, then the sets are said to be overlapping sets. If two or more sets have no common elements, then the sets are said to be disjoint sets. For example, let A is 1, 2, 3, 4, B is 3, 4, 5, 6, and C is 1, 2, 7, 8. Okay, then A and B are overlapping sets. Why? Because, okay, you can see their common elements. Which are common elements? Okay, 3, 4. Okay, you can see 3 and 4 are common in A and B both. Similarly, B and C are disjoint sets. Why? Because in B and C, you can't see their common element. Can you see? Okay, you can't see there, yes? Okay, let's go in next point. Universal set. Okay, what is universal set? The set which includes all the elements under consideration or discussion is called a universal set. For example, let P equals to students of class 8. Now you are also in class 8. So I have taken class 8. Okay. So M is male students of class 8 and F is female students of class 8. Here P is universal set under the set M and F. The universal set is generally denoted by capital U. Okay, next point, subsets. Okay, what are subsets? Let A and B be any two non-empty sets. If every element of the set A is also an element of the set B, then the set A is said to be the subset of the set B. It is denoted by, okay, see on the screen. Okay, for example, let P equals to 246, Q equals to 2468, then P is subset of Q, since every element of a set P is also an element of Q. Okay, next one, proper subsets. Okay, what means proper subset? Let A and B be any two non-empty sets. If every element of set A is also an element of set B, but at least one element of the set B is not an element of set A, then the set A is called a proper subset of set B. It is written as, okay, see on the screen. Okay, let's go through some examples. Let ABC and BACD, then A is proper subset of B. You can say subset of B as well as proper subset of B. Okay, for more clear, let's go through this example. Okay, list all the possible subset of set A. Okay, here is given set A is 1, 2, 3. How many subset you can write over here? Okay, let's see. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3 is set A, and itself also you can say subset. Okay, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, and at last empty set. The empty set is a subset of every set. Okay, so there are only given 3 elements and we have found 8 subsets. If there are given 4 elements, how you will find the number of subsets? Okay, there is one formula. Okay, 2 to the power n, where n is the number of elements. Let's see, same example. A equals to 1, 2, 3. Now let's use the formula 2 to the power n. Okay, n is how many elements are in A? 1, 2, 3. So you have to put instead of n is 3. So 2 cube is, you have to multiply 3 times 2 is 8. 8 subsets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 subsets you have found. Okay, next example. List all the proper subsets of set A. Same example. Okay, A is 1, 2, 3. We have found 8 subsets before in a before example. So here you have to find proper subset. How many proper subsets? Okay, first 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, empty set. And what is missing here? What can you see here? What is the difference between subset and proper subset? Okay, the set itself not a proper subset of set A. So in previous example, set itself also subset, but in this example, set itself not a proper subset. That is the difference between subset and proper subset. So there is also formula to find number of proper subset. In this example, how many elements are in set A? Okay, there are 3 elements. We have found 7 proper subset. If there are more elements, how to find the number of proper subset? Okay, so you can use this formula. Formula is 2 to the power n minus 1. Okay, n is the number of elements. Okay, so let's take same example. A equals to 1, 2, 3. There are 3 elements. So 2 cube minus 1 equals to 2 cube means 8, minus 1 is 7 proper subset. If there are 3 elements in a set, we can find 7 proper subset. And